one. All right. So let me share the screen. Once you can see my screen, you let me know. All right. Once you can see my screen, you let me know. Let's look at. Once the class ends, just click on the new link in the channel. I'm gonna drop it once the class ends. So there's a new link. Can you see? All right. This is a very good outlook, Mr. Jacob.
Support resistance psychology. But for now, let's see how this one goes.
Yeah. I'm going to explain it. Just having a quick look on
Okay,
this.
okay.
I'm going to explain it. Is- I
Is
didn't hear
this
what
a
you said.
psychology level as well?
All right. These blue lines are
I say, is
psychology
this
level.
a psychology level?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't really know.
Right. Very good conversation on the 4 hour time frame. All right. So this can retest for a buy, and we are seeing a 4 hour break and retest as well.
A upper trend.
Yes. Let's go to back to 4 hours. So this is giving us an entry for a buy. An entry for a buy. So let's go to some points. This is the top point. So if it's going to buy back from up here, the overall high should be here, but my eyes on retracement, right? So if you want to be resting around here, 62 will be here, 63 will be up here already. The 1 hour time frame. On the lower time frame, 15 minutes, let's go 15 minutes. I've not seen a bullish engulfing yet. Right? Let's go to 5 minutes. If I see a bullish engulfing on 5 minutes, let's go to 5 minutes. Engulfing, second leg form. The second leg might form up here. But I want to see a bullish engulfing. If I see a bullish engulfing candle, then I'll enter for a buy. Bullish engulfing. This is multiple week rejection. The price might not come back to this zone again. This zone that I created there, because this week rejection might not come back to this zone. It might just give us a 6, right? So the price might come to this 618. This is where we are expecting a reaction. But it might not come back to this week rejection again. So we're looking out. It can reject on 0.5, but let's wait for 618. So anyone with a question? Okay, I know you have a question on psychology level. We're going to talk about it. All right. So that's what I'm looking at on the 5 minutes for early entry. So whatever happens on 5 minutes, it's going to happen on 15 minutes. When you see bullish engulfing on 5 minutes, it's going to later give us a bullish engulfing on 15 minutes. It will just take a different time. All right, so this is what we are waiting for price to come here. And the price doesn't get here, right? If you see a bullish engulfing appearing up here, you still enter. Now you can see this is so we are focused on this box here. Whenever I see bullish engulfing in this box, that's where we take action, not above.
Please, how can I know if how can I oh it's in
I didn't hear you. You see, how can you do it?
no I would the time is almost know the bullish and golfing you're talking about.
All right. This is what we call bullish engulfing. I've sent the new link. So once this one ends, just join it down and wait for me to accept. think it has ended. We're already out of time. All right. Down to home. FNW. All right. Welcome. Welcome, Mayor. Welcome, Mr. Godwin.
I had it on me.
Right. This is what we call candlestick pattern right here.
Hello?
Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see this.
Yeah, I can see your screen, bro.
All right. Welcome, Mr. Jacob. Welcome back. This is what we call bullish engulfing candle. Uh, Let me see if I can make this bigger. Can you see this right here? This formation. Can you see
Wait.
this?
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is called a bullish engulfing candle for a bullish reversal.
Okay, okay. Whenever we see
Well,
that pattern, means that maybe the price is going up.
you want to see it on a support zone, not whenever you see it. You can see it anywhere, right? You can see it all the time on the
Okay.
chart. But whenever I see it on the support zone, right, that means the price is going to go higher. So we are
Yeah,
looking for the bullish engulfing on the support zone. On this, we are looking for this is the support zone right here. This purple line, this purple rectangle. So we're looking for a bullish engulfing inside this purple rectangle.
yeah.
That's what we're looking for. So the price comes to 618. We're expecting a rejection from 618, right? So when we get to 618, we for a buy if you want to risk it, right? Or wait for the bullish engulfing. You can take the risk and for a buy when Mary, you can ask your question.
Okay, yeah, you were saying whenever you see, let me just say, a bullish candle, you can as well see other candlesticks formation on a support zone or resistance
Yes,
zone. So now my question is, where can you draw a support or a resistance zone? Is it on the body of the candle or on the shadow?
so let's go to before I answer that question, let me quickly take this straight. Right?
Okay, okay. Now I don't know. You get my question, right?
I get your question, yes. So you can actually
Okay.
go in for the buy. Uh Mr.
Which
Jacobs,
currency is this? Which is this?
this is BTC USD. So make
Okay.
sure you use proper risk management, something you can afford to lose. Because the trade can actually go against us. So I just entered in for the buy right now. Now why did I enter for the buy? I entered for the buy because number one, I'm seeing support zone, right? Number two, I'm expecting a retracement on 618, which it has gotten to my box right here. 618, this 618, right? That's gotten to my box. And I still drop to this box, but it has gotten to the box zone between zero point 0.5 and 618. So that's why I'm taking the trade, right? So we're still expecting some retracement. If this becomes bearish or it becomes bullish, we will be seeing this will become like a morning star, a morning star. Ends up bullish. It will become a morning star. That's what I'm looking at. So a morning star is a bullish, just like this one here. This is a morning star right here, right? So this is a morning star, a bullish reversal. So let me show you the morning star sitting here. You can see it here. A big bear, a small doji bear or bull, right? And a big bull. Can you hear me? I'm anticipating that guy is going to end up
Yeah, I
a
can hear
morning
you.
star. All right, so that's what I'm looking at. So this morning star sitting here is a bullish reversal. So my anticipation is if once this guy turns bullish, it's going to be a bullish reversal for BTC. So if this guy ends up bullish, right? Ends up a green candlestick, is a bullish reversal to the upside. So let's see, this is 28 seconds for this guy to finish coming. If he ends up bullish, then it's already a bullish reversal. If he ends up bearish, then we are still expecting another candlestick formation. So upon this place, that's what we're looking out for. So the same thing happened there. The red, the green, and this one end up bullish. All right, so that's a bullish reversal. So if it ends up bearish, we are still waiting for a another confirmation, right? So this is going to end. It already ended as a doji. All right, so this is still going to drop to this zone. So that's how we wait candlestick formation. This is still going to drop down to this zone, down to this 618 level, just giving us a weak rejection upside to turn bearish, come down to this zone. Let's go to 15 minutes. Giving us a spike on this zone. So let's see what happens here. But we are still expecting this market to buy from this support zone. So everything is just what we're looking at. So your question you asked is where do we draw our support zone, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, okay, all right. So let me go to BTC USD, a clear chart for BTC USD. So this BTC USD, I won't be dropping the trade because it's Friday, so I don't be dropping Friday. I already dropped one. We ended to in profit, one at stop loss. So I'll drop the overall this week. What we do this week overall. So this is a clear chart for BTC USD. So we want to draw our support and resistance. We go to the higher time frame like 4 hours, right? Look at the major supports. Although we can draw support and resistance from every other time frame, but the first place we should draw our support is from the 4 hours, right? So if you look at the 4 hours, right? Now, first of all, do you have your for support and resistance? I'm gonna like say something so you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
write.
yeah. I have.
So if you've not
Yeah.
gotten it, just go get it and let me know once you're ready.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. So to draw our support and resistance.
Support and resistance. To draw our support and resistance.
All right. No, I'll tell you what to write. Just hold on. I'll tell you what to write. Now to draw support and resistance, you can write support as a topic, right? Now the
Mm-hmm.
rules for drawing support. Yeah, the rules for drawing support is the topic. Now the rules for drawing support. Number one rule is the support must be found below the price. Must be found
Must
below
be
the price.
found.
Yes, must be found below the price.
Okay.
When I say below the price, I mean beneath the price. Yes, support must be found, right? Cannot just support cannot just support up here. No, it must be found below the price. That's number one rule. Number two rule. Whenever price comes to that support zone, it must buy. It must buy. Whenever price
Whenever
comes to the support
the
zone,
price.
right? It must buy. Whenever price come here, it will buy. So you can see whenever price come there, it will buy. So that is what we mean. Whenever the price,
Well, what if you break through that zone?
we'll talk about that. All right. Let's go one step at a time. It can actually break through the
Okay.
zone.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
with you. Hello.
All right. So let's continue. So whenever price comes to the zone, it's going to buy. That's number two. Number three, a value support zone must be tested multiple times. When I say must be tested
A
multiple
valid
times,
support zone.
yes, must be tested multiple times, meaning the price has occurred at that zone in the past. That whenever price comes to that zone, it's always buying. Now you can see in the past, it's always buying. This is one, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
one. This is two. This is already multiple times. When I say multiple times, that means two or more. At least two or more, right? This is one. This is two. This is three. This is four, five. So it's multiple times. It has been tested multiple times. So it's a valid support zone. So whenever price come here again, we're expecting you to do what? Buy. It's okay. It's a valid zone. Any
Okay.
okay? Any question for a move on?
Yeah. My question is okay. Now that we have drawn the support and resistance zone, are we drawing it under the shadow? Because the way you're drawing it precisely, I don't know if it is like,
All right. This is an example I'm giving you. I'm going to draw it so you see. I'm giving an
okay.
example that whenever price
Please.
comes, it's going to buy. All right. So now let me draw it as
Okay.
you asked. Right. Now let me add the next row. Right. So let me draw it. It needs to be touched. Uh, at least most tweets. Right. Most shadows. This eye is big. Can I say it's big?
Mm,
It can be as big as this. Right. Or you can make it like this. What do you find common here, right? What do you find in common? It's touching most of this low, right? It's touching most of the low, most lows, right? Make sure it's touching most of the low, even if it's the shadow longer than this one. Can you see this low is longer than this down. You can see this is a low, it's touching this one, and this is also a low here. This is
so
part of
so
this zone. All right.
okay, so you can draw it and it crosses the body and also the shadow so
Yes,
far it touches the
yes, I
all
can
of
draw it
them.
like this.
Okay.
Yes, I can draw it like this because this face is also a low, right? So I can extend it to this point.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Or I can pull it like this. But just make sure it's touching most lows. You can see this is the first low here. This is the second low here. So this one here is also part of the low right here, right? But since this low has more, gives us more touches, right? So we just use make use of this one. This one gives me
Okay.
small touches from the lower angle, right? Or I can as well just bring it up to this point, right? To this point to touch this low. You understand? So because of
Okay.
why I'm bringing up to that point is because the price came there, it's bought, right? It's a valid zone, right? This one is higher, but it's also part of the zone. It's also the zone affecting it. So that's why I also added it there. So this is also a low here. But this low is not part of it because this low is far from all these ones. You understand? It's far from all these ones that are what they are almost having level ground. This is far from this level ground here. You understand? So this one is also there's a zone here affecting this came up. You can see. So you are saying the price come here and I said you can extend it like this. You understand? You can feel like this guy right here and go up if for anything to happen. But we are saying that okay, since it has been appearing like that, when it comes here, it's going to go up. You understand? So any question?
Okay. So once it touches like three, as you said, three or multiple times, you can go in for a trade, right? Or
All right.
will you need another indicator to confirm that? Or once it touches more than three times, will you have to reduce to a bigger time frame, or you're strictly going to be on a 4 hour time frame to go in for a trade?
All right. So you say if the price touches the support zone 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a
Is
question?
it
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Let me
if it
just
time,
example.
that means
Okay. Let me
okay.
give an example. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. Let's say the price came here. This is the first touch, right? Second touch, right? The third touch. You are saying if you see the price inside the zone at this
Mm,
point, so what are you going to do? Are you going to just buy?
mm,
So that's your question, right?
yes.
Okay. Right. So, okay, since that's your question, let's give an answer to it. Now, let me give a clear example what we do if you see a price. Let's say, let me somewhere very current. Okay, let me use this the example we just a clear example of what we did. Now you can see upon this zone, you can see something like this. Can you see something like this? Can I see this?
Yeah. Yeah, in a
There's what here.
consolidation,
All right,
indecision.
so all right, indecision. That means what's happening here from support and resistance.
Buyers and sellers are
All right, so you can see whenever
indecisive.
price, just like this one we are doing here, this big one we are doing here, you can see whenever price come here, what did it do? It bought. Come here,
Okay.
it did what? Bought. And
Yes.
the rule of support is what? Number one is what? What's number one rule?
The rule of number one, support must it must be below the price.
That's the number one. Number two is what?
Whenever a price comes to a support zone, it's a buy.
Now it will buy. You can see it's when it come it bought. When it come it bought. When it came again, it got bought. Now what's number three?
It,
Next one.
yeah,
What's the next one? It must occur
a
multiple
valid
times, right?
support. Yeah,
This is
yeah,
first
it must be
occurrence,
tested
second
multiple times.
occurrence, third occurrence. This is already multiple times, right? This is fourth occurrence. That's fourth time, right?
Yeah,
This is already multiple times.
yeah.
Right. The last rule is what before we
Okay, support zone is broken.
come to resistance zone.
It turns okay, resistance zone. All right. Whenever a support zone is broken, it turns to a resistance zone.
Yeah.
Okay, I have that.
All right.
I have another question.
All right. You can ask.
Or were you still explaining this?
Yeah, I will see. I wanted to give you the last rules. I'll answer the question you asked earlier. You said whenever we see a price on a support zone, what are we going to do? Are we just going to enter the buy? That's the question you asked.
And
All
as
right.
well, which time frame would we use? Which time frame is preferable for us to use in order for us to enter a buy once we see this?
Okay. This 15 minutes. 15
Okay,
minutes
use
time.
15 minutes.
Yeah. Now, let me answer the question with this. All right. You said that the price is currently in this zone. You can see it, right? Now, we want a confirmation, right?
Mm,
To know that okay, we are going to enter for a buy, right? So now, how do we confirm from 4 hour? This is how we confirm from 4 hour. From 4 hour, we'll look at this last leg that I did there, right? It gave us this candlestick pattern. Can you see this?
yeah, that's a bullish engulfing.
Yes, this guy here. That's the first leg also affects what is happening here
Okay.
because this means that this is support for this bullish engulfing that appeared here. But we want this same bullish engulfing to also appear here, but it might not appear on this 4 hour. But if you sit on the lower time frame, it's also a valid entry for us. Remember, we are not entering based off this 4 hours, right? So we go to the 1 hour. This is the zone we are looking out for. We want to see a bullish engulfing inside this zone. This is all right. So we want to see this bullish engulfing on the lower time frame inside this zone that is happening here. This is not still showing. Okay, that is zone right here. Right?
Yeah, okay, I can see that zone. But what if it does not give you a bullish engulfing? Maybe it gives you another kind of like candle, but still giving you a buy signal.
If you give
Let me
us,
say you still retest this. Yeah, still going up.
okay, that's a very good question. Very good question. If you see any bullish candle like this, any of these bulls, if you see any of them, right, that's when we enter. Any of the bullish reversal.
Okay. So, sorry, what were you saying?
If we see any bullish reversal, you can see this everything. This is what bullish, right? We see here, right? All these are bullish
Yeah,
reversal
bullish.
candlestick pattern. If you see any of this pattern inside that zone on the lower time frame, it's a trade for us.
Okay. And as well, once you see that pattern, you have to wait for a confirmation, right? Maybe say like a three bullish candle as well.
Three bullish candle, that is the three white soldiers, right? That's also a
Yeah.
reversal
Is-
pattern. That's also a bullish reversal pattern. If you see any of this one, this Swiss bottom, uh, money, any of these ones at all, any of them, I will go for the buy. So now let's go to the lower time frame. I've circled this place so you can see on the 1 hour. Let's go. So you can see on the 1 hour, what are we seeing here? Inside the zone, you are seeing what? Bullish engulfing sitting right here, right? Also seeing bullish engulfing sitting right here. Can you see it? This is bullish engulfing.
yeah.
Can you see it? This is also what? Bullish engulfing. Can you see it? This is also what? Bullish engulfing. Alright? This is also what?
Okay. Which one? Which one? Where's your mouse?
This one. Can you see it?
Yeah, that's bullish engulfing as well.
This green, three red and green. You see it right here.
That is the hammer.
This is let me bring out the picture so it's easier. Spot. So you can see the name there. So hold on, let me bring out name. Okay, here, rising three methods. This one here is rising three methods. One bullish, three bearish, one bullish. Can you see it? Rising three methods. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see.
All right, this rising three method is what? Can you see rising three methods? One bullish, three bearish, one bullish.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
So that is what we're looking at. We're seeing bullish reversals happening inside the zone. All right, so we are seeing more potential to buy on 1 hour. Now, if we go to 15 minutes, on 15 minutes, right? Look at entry on 15 minutes. So on this current price, right, you already know it's going to buy. Where's going to be our good entry? Where should we make our good entry for this buy? Right here on 15 minutes. So
Uh,
you already see weak rejection here, which is also a reversal pattern for us.
Yeah.
So because of all the confirmation we've seen, we can easily come here and do what? And just buy, right? We can easily come here, buy, put our stop loss below this last low right here. Buy, happen here.
okay. Our take profit should be okay. The recent high, right?
Yes, the next high or 1 ratio 2. 1 ratio 2 should be about here. Yeah, TP1. Then TP2 can be here, but this should be our TP1. Because if it's not 1 ratio 2, you are
Then
not
where
trading.
should TP2? Then where should TP2 be?
TP2 will be on here.
Okay.
This point. I can hear you.
It looks like the second leg is formed already. Can we go in now? Look at it.
All right. All right. Let me look at
But I
it.
know I've not seen
You
rejection. I need to say like a pin bar.
have not rejected yet.
There's no rejection. I'm not seeing pin bar. I'm looking for pin bar.
So still hold on. Still hold on.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
This inside is not out yet. So do you have any news today? Let's look at news.
It's true about this news. I don't know how to interpret it though.
All right. So news period
But
is
we will come to that. We will come
all
to
right.
that, I guess. Probably
Yeah, we'll
step by
come to that.
step.
Yeah, one step at a time.
Okay. Okay.
So we have the news at 3 p.m. which already occurred for USD. I guess that will push the dollar pairs down, like GBP USD. So the last news you're having today is at 6:30, 6:30. All right. So for UJPY, yes, it's still currently here for our time frame, still range around that zone. All right. So let's go to our example. So we need to see a bullish engulfing inside this point. That's for me right now. So when you see a bullish engulfing, either in 15 minutes or in 5 minutes, we're going to enter. So this is a rejection, give us this stop, still rejecting, but still inside our zone, right? So we are still waiting for it to what, pull up. So I still waiting for it pull up. It has not broken this bottom it gave us here. This is the bottom that is here and kept ranging, 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 ranging.
It's going in for a sale there.
Yeah, so we are still waiting. We're not selling in this trade, right? Because it's in a support zone. If you want to sell, you are scalping it. You're scalping the sell. So what do we buy from support? We sell from resistance. So whenever price is in the support, you don't sell. You are looking for buy opportunities. Just wait to see if the opportunity is going to present itself. So that as we wait for it, let's continue with support and resistance. So I already talked about support, right?
Yeah, we already talked about support.
Let's talk about resistance. So for resistance, so resistance
Is the inverse
basically,
of
all right. So it's the inverse of support, correct?
okay.
So number one for resistance, now here is subtopic. It should be found above the chart, above. All right.
Sorry,
So
hold on.
for
Please
yeah, should be found above the chart.
it should be
Number one
found
rule,
above.
above the chart. Yes, above. When I say above the chart, should be found above the price. That's what I mean. Above the price should be found up above the price.
Okay.
All right. That's number one rule. Number two rule: whenever price comes to the sub to the resistance, we're expecting it to sell. Whenever price comes to resistance, it should sell. Yeah, example, whenever price came here to this point, this zone here, it kept dropping. Whenever I come there, it drops. 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 And whenever price comes there in the future, you expect it to drop. So number one rule.
It should be found above the price.
All right. Number two rule: whenever price comes to that
Whenever
zone,
the
it should
price
sell.
comes to the yeah.
All right. Number three rule is that a valid resistance zone must be tested multiple times.
So boy, you remember
Yeah,
yesterday I told her if
yeah,
this thing breaks, if it breaks 66 400 approximation, yeah, we are going to 60,300. You remember I said yesterday,
yes, yeah, yeah. You say yes, yeah.
which is what he's trying to do now. And I think they are trying to push it down. If you
All right.
look
Let's
at
see
the
what happens.
structure, they're trying to push it down now. So
Let's see
all
what
this
happens.
bye
If
bye,
it
someone needs to
breaks,
be careful, you know.
yeah, if it's created, it has not broken this last low right here. So if it breaks this low, right? Once it breaks the low, a valid break like this. This is a break of the low. We will reject and will enter from here. So we're looking for a sell opportunity when we see that break. So I'll set a price alert on upon that zone right there. If the price comes there, right, then I need that broken it. If the price comes to this point, that's broken this zone already. So if this one ends up a bearish engulf inside the zone, you should be expecting the breakout, the downside. That's why if you are looking at the chart, you have to look at both buy and sell opportunities, right? Buy opportunity, sell opportunity. All right. So the first rule for resistance, it has to be found above the price. The second rule,
Yeah.
it must
Whenever the
whenever
price
price
comes
comes
to
there, it
the
should sell. The third rule is
it's expected to be a sell.
yes. The third rule is the zone must be tested multiple times. Like you can see, this zone
Mm.
was tested one time, yeah, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. Expecting that whenever price come here again, it's gonna what? It's gonna drop. That's the fourth rule, right? Is it the fourth rule or the third one? right. So how many have you written for resistance? Can you hear me?
So I can hear you. Who are you talking to?
All right. So are you the one in the call right now? I'm going to I guess Godwin and
Yeah, I can hear you.
all right, Godwin and Mayor. Mayor, can you hear
Yeah, I
me?
can hear you, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I can hear you
what?
now.
How many have you listed out for resistance?
Just three. Hello, can you hear me?
All right, I can hear you. All right. The
Yeah,
first
I said
one
just
is
three.
whenever a resistance well broken, right? It's going to turn to a support. I'll give you an example. I said same thing for support, right?
Mm. But
When support get broken.
in a way, you're drawing a supply and a demand rectangle.
I didn't hear you.
I said, in a way, this looks like more like a supply and a demand rectangle.
Supply and a demand rectangle. All right, all right.
Yeah.
So demand is also called support. Supply is also called resistance.
Okay, okay. Well, I still don't know how to draw a supply and demand rectangle. But anyway, we'll still come to that. I'm just putting that as a future note.
Okay, let me just write it down.
Supply, supply.
Okay. No, demand is support. Demand and
Okay,
support they are the same. They're just two different names, but they are the same. It's just like saying um how would I put it? Like two names, you're calling one thing two names. If you are calling fowl and hen, you understand? You can see something is a fowl, right? And is a hen. It's the same name, it's the same thing you're talking about.
okay,
You
okay,
understand? So
okay.
demand
But,
and supply
but
they are the same.
in okay, but I think a YouTube video I watched, the guy said when you're drawing a demand or a supply zone, you should draw it where the big moves started. Is that a valid point? Like when you're drawing
If you are
a
drawing a
support, sorry, a supply and demand, you should draw it where the big move started, like the last candle before the big move. That's where you should start drawing your supply or demand.
okay, your supply or demand, where the big move starts. That's the same thing as support and resistance.
Okay, okay. But is that true?
Yeah, you draw it where on the higher time frame. That what it means is you draw on the higher time frame. That's where you see the big moves. It means is you draw on the higher time frame.
Okay.
So any of the question.
No, 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 no other question. I will still look into this supply and demand and support and resistance. I will still, look into it.
All right. So if you look into it, if you have any other question, you can still come and ask. So this is it. This is supply or resistance zone, demand or support. They are just the same names, different terms being used to
Okay.
call
Well, is it
the same thing, different names. I didn't hear you.
is it because like that supply and the resistor zone? Is it because it's an upper side? That's why we call it supply or resistor zone.
All right, it is because of those rules. Those rules I listed. I listed some rules to you to
Yeah.
write. It's because of those rules. That's
Yeah,
why we
but
call it.
I was not writing it down also, but I was just putting an ear down so for the other
No,
guy
no,
to
no, no,
to
no.
meditate on it.
No, you don't put. You don't just put an ear. You have to write it. If you just listen to it,
Okay.
you're gonna forget
Okay.
it.
Maybe.
I thought you said
Yeah.
you
Oh,
were
yeah.
with
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
notes already. I thought you showed me your notes that you're
Yeah.
ready
But
with your notes, but you didn't write anything.
no, no, I didn't write anything. I can't lie.
All right. So just you can just write it. Just write those rules out.
Okay.
So if
That's up.
since you read it, can
Is
you
this
still remember what
supply
we're
means
talking about?
hello?
I can hear you.
Supply means support, Abi.
No, demand is support.
Okay, demand is support.
You can see my screen, right? You see it. I just lifted it out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, demand support.
All right, just quickly write it so we can continue.
Okay, the upside is supply.
So just write out the rules. So because of the rules, that's why we are saying this is support or this is a resistance. If it does not follow the rule, right? So it is not. It's neither them if it does not follow any of this rule. But if you follow resistance rule, is a resistance. So the rule is very important.
So what was the fourth rule for resistance?
Whenever a resistance zone is broken, it returns to support. Did
Okay.
you write that down?
Yeah.
Now, I want to
Whenever
give you an
resistance,
example.
whenever okay.
Let me just stop it here. So you can see what happened there. This was the support zone. Can you see? Because it followed the rule of support, right? When price came there, it did what? It did what? What happened when price came there? It did what? It bought, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When price came there again, it did what again? It bought. It bought. I'm giving you an example.
It,
This was the first. Let me start again. Price came here the first time. It did what? It bought.
Where's your
Price was
mouth?
trying to come there
It
second
bought
time
there.
again. It bought again,
it's
right? Now this is a support zone
yeah,
because
Yeah.
whenever price is coming there, it's buying, right? But you can see when the price
yeah.
broke it, right? It turned it to what? To resistance because it came there and it did what?
It turned into a supply.
Yeah, it turned to a supply. Zone
Like
is breaking, it returned to what? Resistance. You can see it turns to resistance. It turns to what? Resistance. Now, when it got broken again to the upside, what happened?
It turned to a support
Support
zone.
again. You understand? So whenever a support is
support,
broken, it returns to resistance. And whenever resistance is broken, it turns to what? To support.
support,
A support zone.
So that's the fourth rule for both of them. So if this guy got broken like this, if this one get broken, it's gonna turn to what? Resistance, right?
supply. Eh, Yeah, yeah.
Resist.
Support,
So that's what they're looking out for. Either it bounces up here and go up, or break it and turn to supply. So that's what they're looking out for. So that's the fourth rule, four rules for supply or resistance, and four rules for demand or support.
Then you should switch to 15 minutes to enter the trade
Yes,
afterwards.
yeah.
Okay.
You can actually trade off just support and resistance. You can say, okay, whenever price comes to support, I want to buy. Whenever price comes to resistance, I want to sell. So maybe they trade it like that.
Yeah, that's more like a simple strategy.
Yeah. So maybe they trade like that. Whenever price comes to support, they will just buy. Price comes to resistance, they will sell. Support, they will buy. Resistance, they will sell. support, they will buy. They wait for it to come to resistance. They know it's a resistance zone. Whenever price wants to support, they will buy. And they trade it just like that. Like that. Just like that. Even me, I trade like that too. You understand? So it's a good, it's a very good way, but use proper risk management. All right. Give me a moment. I just have a call, a quick call. Hello, mommy Mo. I love my mom. My mom loves me. I'll call you back. All right. All right. So let's get back. All right. I had a quick call. I had to. So can you hear me? Can you hear me? The call. So this is whenever it comes to resistance, you sell. Whenever it comes to support, you buy. So this is one strategy that I actually use, right? Whenever price comes to resistance, you sell. So right there. So can I see what we're doing? All right, risk management. All right, when we use, I said you can use this strategy. Just this one, you'll be using it and you'll be making money, right? Once you use risk management, strategy is very easy when you apply risk management. You can be profitable with any strategy once there's risk management. You understand? All right, all right. So, risk management is you setting rules, right? Setting some plan on your trading. So, okay, if I enter a trade, if I see this happen, I can hear you. I can hear you, but let me see. Let me see what's doing there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, it could be a liquidity sweep. Wait for it to break. I want it to break this zone totally. This box, yeah. I want a healthy candlestick to break it. I want a healthy candlestick to break this zone. Healthy candlestick. It needs to be healthy to break it. It's breaking it already. This is a healthy break right here. Make into resistance. This is just a break. So upon the retest, that's going to be the entry. Not right now. But I might leave a weak rejection and go back up. That's why I want a full break. One is a healthy break right here. So you guys still have 3 hours to form. All right, so we're not taking the trade right now. Wait for after 3 hours, 4 hours. So we'll be looking for sell opportunity. All right, so risk management, right? I said you can be trading just support resistance. And whenever price breaks a support, just like this one, it wants to break a support. Do you understand? Now, how do you apply risk management to this? Now, risk management are the rules you set, right? Are the rules you set in your trading plan or you write in your trading journal. Number one is whenever you're in profit, right? To avoid trade going and it's coming back to hit your stop loss, right? Whenever you're in profit of depending on the pair you're trading, when you're in profit of about 10 pips or 20 pips, you move your stop loss to break even. You understand? Whenever you are in a 10p profit, move your stop loss to break even. Yes, 10p profits. Stop loss will be at break even. Yes, it's better. It's better for you to end up securing your capital than losing it. That is why we are applying that to risk management. 10p profit. The stop loss should be at break even. Yes, yes. All right. So let's say this is our stop loss right here on this trade. We are already inside this trade, right? Let me bring an example. I will hit our break even. Okay, let's say this is a trade we took here. Price came to support. We entered from this point, right? And it already gave us. This is already. You understand? Question from what I said. You have a question for what I said? I can hear you. Anyone have any question? So that is like risk management. Apply it. That's number one rule for risk management. For any question before we continue. Now you have two options. You have to move it to break even or to move it to small profits, right? Break even or small profits. So that's the two options you have. Any question? Can you hear me?